What is going on, guys? My name is Venster and welcome back to another Garry's Mod tool tutorial. In this one we're going to be looking at the thruster tool, which if you ask me is one of the most important tools in Garry's Mod, so it's one you really need to know how to use. So when we take a look at the menu, you've got forward and backwards for this one, so a bit like the winch for up and down, it's forward and backwards. So I've got this on 8 and 5 just for my numpad, so it's forwards and backwards. You've got loads of different types of models, so you can pick from cans to vases and actual thruster shapes, buckets, you know, you name it, you can pretty much use it. The effect is sort of what effect will come out of the thruster when it's activated. So I've set a little thing up to the side which will show you all of these, and then I'll set one up that shows you the sounds as well. So let's go and have a look at the effects ones. Okay, so here we are. I've set one up each with all different effects. So if I press numpad 8, they'll all turn on. So you'll be able to see it individually. If I come over here, you can see these ones first. So we've got the flames, the magic, and sort of the... I'm not sure what that one is, but it's sort of like a little beam, which is kind of cool. You can already see the smoke from these two. That one's the rings. That's the second one. Sort of little rings that come out. And the smoke one is just like crazy. Just masses of smoke. So I don't know. Those are pretty cool, but I'm not sure if they would ever come in massively useful. So the sounds, we've just heard the resonance one. You've got electric beam. Let's get rid of... Actually, let's just put this on. Can we put this on 1 maybe? That'll be good. Let's try that. So what's this one? Electric beam. Sounded literally like an electric beam. Let's change that from smoke as well. Drop ship. So that sounds pretty cool. I usually use that one. Elevator. Just sounds like an elevator going up the rollers. Energy. Just like a little hum. We've got little machine. We've also got none, so you can have it with nothing if you want. The resonance we've heard. Ring flutter. So it sounds like a helicopter, that one, in my opinion. Steam low. I think that's the one that's automatically set to. That one. And electric zappy, which sounds like a sort of a fly killer. So that's those. You've got the toggle, so you can have it as, you know, you put it down, you press 8 to turn it on, press 8 to turn it off, or you can have it on hold, but I prefer it on hold. You can have it no collide with the object you weld it to, which is useful to have on. And activate when damaged is, I guess you would use it if you wanted like an ejector seat or something like that, but I very rarely use this. I just usually keep it off, and I usually keep this one off as well, but it's good to have on if you're doing like a big build. Another thing to mention with this is you can actually make vehicles turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in a little car or something, and then I will show you how I make my vehicles turn. Okay, so here we are. We've got a nice little car here, very basic little car. I'm going to freeze the middle so it doesn't move. What we need to do is go into our thruster menu. I'm going to use these cans because they're just perfect for this. We don't want this on very high, so I'm going to have it on about 210, something like that. And we'll keep these as they are. So I'm going to have this on 8 and 5 to go forwards and backwards. So what you need to do for the forwards and backwards is just put a couple on the back. So when you press 8 to go forwards, it'll, you know, it moves it. What I then do is put this one on 4 and this one on 6. So you kind of have to work it out. But I think it'll be this side. So when you put it on there and you press 4, it'll turn you left. Okay? And when you press 6, so then you swap these around, so you put 6 and then 4 and you put it on this side. So now if you look, I press 8 to go forwards like that, and then I press 4 and they thrust that way, so I will turn left, and then if I press 6 I will turn right, and I'll just show you that. So if I unfreeze it, so if I use 8 to go forwards and then I'm going to press 6 to turn right, so you see it starts turning right, and then if I press 4, see, Oh god, the thrusters have kind of gone a bit crazy because they're a little bit too powerful, I think. But yeah, you get the idea. See, it starts to turn, and then if we turn, we can turn the other way. So it's pretty good. That's what I use for my vehicles to turn. Obviously, it's a little bit more accurate than that, and they turn a bit better. But that's just a quick one for the video of what I use for the thrusters. So thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and tune in next time when we'll be looking at the wheel tool. So tune in for that, and I will see you there. Yeah.